you. Alrighty then, g'day guys, and welcome. My name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to DAG vs. The Walking Dead, where we play Free League Publishing's brand new game, The Walking Dead, based off the AMC and comic book series by the same name. As you guys know, what we basically do here is we pit myself as myself in a Twitch Plays game where I try to survive the land of the Walking Dead, where zombies have taken over the world, and, well, that's basically it. The zombies have taken over the world. So together we not only dictate the story and we go through, but also chat takes on the role of a lot of the nuance that happen in the game, whether it's when I encounter zombies, who I decide to ally with, even sometimes even creating allies for me to be able to travel with, which is how we ended up with these two allies here. We had Powers, our gym bro guy that we met at a train station, and we have Tanya, who is an office worker that we met while exploring the university, which is where we are at currently. But before we kick off, let's give a few thanks to some people here. First of all, we are, of course, a sponsored channel. We don't lie about it. We don't shirk away. These people help us keep the lights on and allow us to do all the cool things that that you enjoy. So if you enjoy what I do consider it like, you know, hey, just either letting them know on a social media platform of your choice, like love your stuff on Dead Aussie Gamers channel, or, you know, stuff like that, always helps us out and goes a long way. One of our biggest sponsors, of course, is none other than Hero Forge, where you can see we use Hero Forge artwork for some of the NPCs. We use it for our background. This guy here, very spoopy, and of course myself as well. We also use Epidemic Sound for our audio that we use for the show, and I think those are it. Plus, of course, Free League Publishing. They're not really a sponsor of the channel, but we love Free League Publishing and the guys over there, not only for The Walking Dead, but also for a ton of other things like Forbidden Land, Aliens, Fallout. There's just, no, actually, Modifius was Fallout. But, you know, Forbidden Lands, and a bunch of other things as well. So, yeah, there we go. There's all the thing. Now, before we get on, there's one more person to thank, and that is, of course, you in our audience. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this whole thing. It is a lot of fun. It is great. It's great to be able to hang out with you guys and do this stuff. Honestly, it is your charity, it is your support, it is your donations that really just allow me to do cool shows like this. You know, like just kind of stuff that I want to play, stuff that I need to, I enjoy, but, you know, obviously need to validate my workday. So thank you all for your generosity and your kindness here. It goes so far, whether or not you are donating, you know, to the stuff that we have above us, or if you are simply watching here, it is all appreciated. So mwah, you're all wonderful. Thank you so much. Speaking of donations, guys, there are a number of donations that we have for you guys to enjoy in today's stream. First of all, for those of you who either haven't been here before or who you know, may have forgotten since the last time we streamed, this particular game requires a number of D6s. Actually, hold on, before I get too far, I have got the wrong character sheet up there. Let's there we go. That's me. Look, there's my stuff. Anyway, so for every stat that we have, like say we have strength, we add a D6 to what is a pool of dice. And then we add whatever skill we're using, we add that many dice as well. When we roll, we try to get 6s. That is effectively how we go. Now, for $5, you can allow me to re-roll any failed dice roll. That is to say, anything that is not a 6, I can re-roll. There are two types of dice. There's the dice that you use for your stats, and as you can kind of see off to the far right of that page, there is stress. So anytime my character is stressed, I add a couple of stress dice to the mix, and if I roll a 1 on my stress dice, well, bad things happen. So yes, and I can re-roll those as well if need be. So yes, and I believe we have gotten a donation already from our dear friend McClover for 2 of these re-rolls, which I will add to the sheet right now. The second thing that we have, let's see, where is my rewards section? It has to be here somewhere. I did not make this up. I am not lying. Maybe I am. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Who knows? Aha, there you are. All right, there we go. So we have 2 extra, boom. 2 extra rerolls there, which is going to come in very, very handy. Next up, we have Summon Walker. Now, Summon Walker comes with a caveat. It is not just a random walker that we find, but also a walker that you designed. So you can say it's like a giant muscle-bound brute. You could say it's a somebody who spits this caustic acid. The summoned walker can be of your design. It could also be something emotionally scarring. It could be something like like one of my, like the first 2 that we've summoned so far have just been regular walkers of my best friends. And that's been a whole thing, and it changes how I interact with it. So if you want to create a walker, you can. Keeping in mind, it is a walker, so ultimately, you know, its life cycle is finite, so I do ask you to bear that in mind. It might simply, I mean, not that I expect to do this, because I do want to do some respect by people who donate to the stream, but it may be just a case of they walk up and I smack him in the head, you know, maybe. $30, increase the threat or allow me to scavenge. This one's an interesting one. So for this donation, let me just go to our rules here. There we go. As you can see here, there are a number of different threat levels indicated down here by this little happy skull bloke. Now, for 0 means we're in the clear. 1 means they're walkers, but they don't know we're around. 2 means that there are close walkers, but they're still not quite a direct threat yet. 3 is when the walkers start becoming aware of us and start moving in on us. 4 is that they're closing in. 5 is that they're within arm's reach. And 6 is I am just surrounded by the Walking Dead. So whatever level I happen to be at, a $30 donation will increase that, or again, give me a chance to scavenge some new materials, which in this case as well, McClover has donated for a scavenge, so I will get a chance to get some materials. As you can see, my backpack's getting pretty full, so if I do need some stuff, I either have to find a way to carry it, or I need to start, you know, deciding what I get to keep and what I don't, which is all part of the game. Now, for $50, we have this really, really awesome reward here. $50 is you get to create an encounter, a whole encounter. You simply create and throw out a premise based on what we're doing, of course. You know, we kind of have things like aliens coming down and suddenly abducting DAG, right? Things in the world and stuff like that. You create an encounter, and I will run that encounter. The encounter could take an episode, could take multiple episodes, but you decide what that encounter entails. So there's that as well. And lastly, for the big old $100 dues, $100, you get to either summon an entire swarm into the situation, which is I am going to be surrounded. There is going to be a case of I have to escape because if I don't, I'm going to get killed. Or you get to create an NPC that my character gets to interact with. And Schoolie has very kindly and generously allowed for us to explore this. Now, I know, Schoolie, you said that that you wanted to do a vote for it. I think I saw Callie in the chat as well. If we can put up a vote for either the swarm or the NPC, we can work on that. And then if we go with the NPC, I'll leave Schoolie in chat to, you know, I guess manage and decide what's going to be there as well. But DAG, the meteor that brought the zombie plague from space. Yeah, that's the story in this comic book. Yeah, well, I mean, the idea is that there's so many stories in The Walking Dead as to what actually caused it. You know, the zombie plague, there's the virus, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff. But whatever the case is, you know, it's I think it's fun to have it be a mystery zombie thing. All right. I think we're good to start, aren't we? Yeah. Poll is up. Thank you. You bloody legend. Okay. So let's get our music on, shall we? It's a bit loud. Let's soften that up and share that with our audience. All right, here we go. And we need this page real quick. This is our current, I guess, notes page. Last time on DAG versus The Walking Dead. DAG, accompanied by Powers, the Jimbro, and Rose, managed to make their way into the student village. There they met a number of individuals trying to scrape by with very few resources and far too many mouths to feed. Upon arrival, they were met at the gate by a pair of guards, who took them to speak with Tanner, a gruff yet reasonable mature-age freshman at the university. He explained that the students rallied and managed to seal off the student village before the undead took over most of the neighborhood. His experience in metallurgy and mechanics allowed for him to create at least some measure of defense, though it was still weak in many places, and much had to be done. With no fuel and no power going to the facility, it made getting fresh water and food difficult, to say the least. Several scouting parties had been released, but few had returned. It was then that Cleo and Mark, honor students that were very much self-appointed leaders of the commune, approached and sent Tanner back to begin his work, to continue his work on the defenses, and spoke on behalf of the people there. Originally wanting to send them away due to the lack of resources, Cleo and Mark eventually saw the benefit of having people who were experienced traveling outside of the walls. Cleo and Mark insisted that if they wanted to stay, or if they wanted anything from them, that they would need to return with some fuel that would power their small portable generators. But, of course, that's if they would return. Speaking with the group, DAG and Rose decided that it was in Rose's best interest to stay here with the commune. It was, after all, her goal to try and find a place with a better vantage and better food and supplies than were available at the university. But DAG needed to find out what happened to Suze. After having fulfilled his bargain, At the very least, he now has an option to be able to get more food and supplies while he's here, but also another opportunity to enter the security office at the university to try and find out what had become of his beloved partner. So as you can see here, our current issue is that Suze is missing. There is rumors that Suze and the staff were escorted to the airport, which we need to find out if that's true. And lastly, the student village needs fuel. Now, Suze, we don't know where Suze is. Tristan, who is my best friend, is a walker. When we last left him, he was on the train line. I had managed to remove his jaw and his hands, but unfortunately, I lost track of him on the way to the university. Tim, another one of my friends, is locked at my house in my garage as a zombie. Powers is still alive. Tanya we found at the university, so she's alive and now traveling with us. And Rose is alive back at the student village. So these are the current players, movers and shakers in our game thus far. All right. So, I guess without any further ado, as Tanya and DAG make their way down this very, very narrow pathway towards the elevator that would lead down to the security office, Powers, having not sacrificed himself, but made himself a distraction to draw the walkers that were chasing them away, has left the two of them alone as they've summoned the elevator. It opens with a ding. As it opens, immediately, lurching out from the darkness, a member of the undead lunges forward. Tanya is by the door closest, and they reach out and begin to try and grab at her. I am going to attempt to... I'm going to attempt to use the strap on my bag, or at least a portion of my backpack, to swing that around and try to jam it in his mouth, or in the zombie's mouth, before he's able to bite them. So that is going to be 3 strength. So I've got 3 strength dice. That is going to be close combat. So that is going to be 3 regular dice. Oh, yes, that's right. I should probably put up, where is Tanya's stats? There's Tanya's stats up there. Tanya is a uni worker. She's wearing a tuxedo. She's Canadian. She's angry. She's secretly a bad mom, unskilled at everything, and she has nothing in her possession. She did have a knife, but she gave it to us. So, you know, it's not like she always had nothing. All right. And lastly, I need 2 stress dice, actually. So there you go. So that's 8 dice in total being thrown out. Oh no, I dropped my dice. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so that is 4 successes, no failures. So, as DAG sees this zombie coming out, he was already prepared. I was already kind of looking at the situation and going, okay, likely there might be someone in here. As soon as the zombie comes out, I act quickly. I take my bag and I swing it over my shoulder, and I now hold it in front of me. I take the strap that normally goes over one of your shoulders and jam it into his mouth and pull him down to the ground. This security guard zombie immediately tries to pull at me and try to pull me down, but I manage to knock their hand away. As that happens, I use my knees and I place them on their shoulders so that they can't get at me with their arms. As I straddle the zombie here, oh, this is a good one. Okay. I could try to disarm this zombie the same way that I did Tristan earlier on, or I could just kill this one and just be done. What do you guys think? Should I try to get this dude, or should I not? Keeping in mind, if I do this and I fail, it will increase my threat level to 5, which will add a stress. What do you guys think? Disarm the zombie? Or should I just kill it? So like, should I kill the zombie, or should I like remove its jaw and try to make it disarm it, like basically remove its arms, remove its jaw, so it becomes helpless. The point of doing that is that in the Walking Dead universe, it makes it like a little bit easier to like travel among the dead. Disarm, make it safer. Okay, we've got 1 for disarm, 2 for kill. I think we'll go for the kill then. Alright. Unless there's a big swing towards disarm, I'm gonna take out the knife. Do I have the knife? No. No. Oh, we got 2 disarm. Okay, so 2 disarm. Okay, yeah, let's do the vote. 2 disarm, 2 kill. So yeah, vote for disarm or kill. No, that's fine. Let's do it. Vote for disarm or kill. Get your voices out there. Let them be heard. Okay. So, as I am riding on top of the zombie, trying to hold it back, I yell out to Tanya, Tanya, I need something to I don't know, get through its skull, break its bones. Do you have anything? Tanya looks around. She doesn't have anything. I look over and I say, shit. There, quick. Grab that, grab my water bottle, because it's a metal water bottle. She looks over and she can see the water bottle rolled across the floor. As that happens, she reaches down and hands it to me. All right, looks like disarm it is. Okay, so here we go. So same roll as again. As I take the water bottle, I raise it above my head and smash it into the jaw of this security guard. Okay. Okay. That is no successes, but also no failures on the stress dice. So we're good for that. I will use one of the rerolls to reroll my failed regular dice. And while I do that, Schoolie Eye, as we mentioned as well, an NPC has been called as well. So right now we have a gym character, we have a herbologist, and we have a like a office worker. So in chat, just throw out some ideas of different types of, I guess, NPCs that you think would be good for us to travel with. So there you go. Throw that out there. Okay. Where was I at? Yes, I'm gonna re-roll these. Okay, here we go. All right, come on. Okay, 2 successes. That's plenty. Okay, so with 2 successes, as I raise the bottle above my head and slam it down into the jaw of the zombie, it's a there's this short, sharp crack as it breaks, and removing the jaw is part of it. Taking the bottle, I then again, likewise, use it to sort of snap the wrists of the zombie, and reaching into my back pocket, pulling out the Swiss Army knife, I begin to cut into the bone and the flesh and sinew of the wrists until they are removed. The hands are removed. Tanya looks on in shock. What are you doing? Oh, look, it's hard to explain. Just trust me on this. And as I finish, I move back and remove my bag, and the zombie rises. Tanya panics. She raises up the nearest thing she has. She picks up just this random mop that is like just lying on the floor here, and she raises it above her head. No, wait. The zombie is now listless and begins to move side to side. As they do not seem to react. They don't seem to judge. Okay. I don't have anything to tie her up with. Damn it. I don't have anything to tie. Like, I don't have any rope. Okay. I'm going to... I have zip ties, but that's not going to be long enough. Oh, you know what? I'm going to ask the chat. Chat. I want you to type 1 in chat if you could say that this character has a belt, or 2 if the zombie doesn't have a belt. So 1, the zombie has a belt. 2, the zombie doesn't have a belt. And based on that, I will try to use the belt in order to tie it around the zombie to lead it around. So 1, it has a belt. 2, it doesn't. All right, so it looks like this dude has a belt. So I rip out the belt and I tie it around their neck. The other end of it, I'll tie to the back of my backpack. Okay. Now look, what this should do, at the very least, it should give us at least some measure of cover from the zombies as we move around them. It's not much, but the more we have like this, the easier it can be, okay? Tanya looks at me and says, "You're insane. What the hell? Like, I mean, are you sure it's safe?" Well, honestly, I can't be sure of anything, but, you know, when I was traveling with another one, it seemed to work. For some part, at least. Okay. Now, we have to get down there. Come on. As I make my way down, I look at the elevator and I say, do you know which floor? She shrugs her shoulders. I've never been to security. I mean, let's try the bottom floor. Well, it's the best we can do. Pushing the bottom floor, the elevator begins to descend. Looking on this zombie's person, I am also going to take their security badge. Let me add that here. Security badge. Actually, at this point, I've got all the badges, so I'm just gonna put just Uni ID all access at this point. There we go. All access Uni badge. Oh, we have a tie. Ooh, I like that. So if we have a tie, the way we're going to do it is we are going to flip a coin for it. So with the... Oh, wait, no. Do we have a tie? It looks like we have the Lady of the Night is now taking precedent. Okay, there we go. So just updating the character sheet here. Done. We now have the all access pass. Nice. All right. So as we good job. All right. As we make our way down, eventually the doors open. And there are no zombies down here in the security area, or at least none that we can see. So let's lower the threat meter here. The security wing is rather sparse, and it serves as a secondary janitorial area as well, with many cleaning supplies and places for, like, just sundry office storage space to keep things that would otherwise be in the way if they were kept up on the office floors. A number of these doors, as DAG moves around, seem to be locked. While taking out his ID cards, he begins to scan through a few of them until eventually the security key manages to open them. And this is where we are going to scavenge, thanks to McClover. So, The Walking Dead RPG comes with a number of really interesting scavenging things. So, McClover, I'm going to invite you to roll a D6 in chat if you are still around. Exclamation D6. Okay, assuming this is a homebrew or this is a formal setting. This is a formal setting, yes. The Walking Dead role-playing game was kickstarted by Free League Publishing this year, and this is the beta version of what people will get for that. A 6. Nice. All right, so there are 6 potential things to acquire here in this particular place. All right. So, I need the entire chat. Everyone, could I get you to roll me exclamation D6 in chat as we find out what goods we have here to potentially use? Of which we will have... We will have 4 random items. And... oh, yeah, I should probably flip that one. 4 random items and 2 useful items. Okay, so there we go. Okay. All right, so the first numbers we have are 6 by... okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. So, Dead Like Me... Tordek gets a 4. Dead Like Me gets 6. And Tony gets 3. So, 4, 6, 3. That is... 463. Slices of smoked meat. Tastes funny. 1 ration. Okay, so we got some trail rations. That's good. So I'm going to add that to the sheet and just... I feel like I'm so tempted to just eat that now, but I can afford to take the ration. That's fine. Okay. All right, 3 days ration. Okay, then let's keep going. We have Schoolii with a 2. Decynthus, hi, nice to meet you. 2, and you got a 6, and Odd Bandicoot got a 6, so 2, 6, 6. That is... what do we get here? Dried banana and nuts, more rations. I feel like we found a lunchroom, like the security lunchroom. I feel like that's it. So another day of rations, which is quite good. That brings us to 4 days of rations. Okay. We're looking good so far. And then we have Calindria with 6, McClover with a 3, and that's another 6. So 6 for 6 is a Walker skin dress. Ooh, what the fuck. Okay. Okay, so apparently in this lunchroom, I'm gonna actually write this down as well. I mean, how would they even? Okay, I'm not even gonna argue it. It's what we have. It is literally human skin made into a costume that you could wear. I'm going to say that this particular skin is actually not so much a walker skin, but more this has come from the medical lab. So there's another room here that's cold storage for corpses, and we'll come to that room in a little bit. But for now, I think that's the ticket for that. So we've got 2 rations, the walker skin. I'm going to just roll for the other 3 here. So that it, oh, sorry, the other 1 here, because there's 1 random and one not. So that's 646. Is that what I just got? 646? No, it's not. 646. No, it is. It is what I got. So let's try that again. That is 242. All right, 242. That is fried green tomatoes. So some more rations. So that's good. We're it seems like lunch is definitely a big thing of where I'm getting. So that's good. We've now got 5 days worth of rations for a person, mind you. So if we travel with more people, we will need more food. Okay, there we go. And then so we get two very useful things. So in the security room, I think what's going to be very useful is we've got keys, we've got that. I think maybe a walkie-talkie would probably be good. I'm going to give up my the bottle of bourbon because it's heavy and I don't need it. I'm going to give up the bottle of bourbon and I'm going to take the walkie-talkie. I'm going to say that there are... let's just roll this random. Actually, you know what, chat? Can you roll this randomly? Let's go with roll a d6, and that is how many walkie-talkies I will end up with for this. And the last item, the last useful item, is... You know what? I'm going to say I'm going to find a cold weather jacket. Because it is cold right now in Perth. All right, so we got 3, 5, 6. Keep them coming, and I'm going to roll and see what I end up with. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that is number 3, which is 1, 2, 3, 6 from Odd Bandicoot. So we have 6 walkie-talkies. All right. All right, I think that's well and truly worth it. Yeah, I'll definitely take those 6 walkie-talkies. And then I'll take the leather jacket. Okay, so... In the lunchroom, Dag walks in and immediately begins to rummage around. Tanya greedily eats up like what looks to be a ration of like someone's lunch, as Dag continues to look around. Using the tap, he cleans up the metal water bottle stained with Walker blood and gore from when he had, you know, mangled this this guard, which I should now add to my thing here. Walker guard pacified. There we go. Easy. So let's just save this. And then save that. And there are all of our changes. Boop. There we go. All right. So, looking around, there was another room. Across from the hall, there's like this very heavy metal door. As DAG goes over to it and opens it up, there's this soft hiss as it opens. A cold wave of air washes out over our two travelers. And inside is a horrific but very clinical scene. Inside the room are a series of large steel, I guess, like, what, I don't know what they call the morgue for, you know, where they keep the bodies in the morgue. There's like, it's like a wall of steel, there's doors, and a, like, sort of a tray that gets pulled out with the body on it. So there's two walls on either side of this room with these, alcoves in it. Further up ahead, you can see that there is a number of like sort of small tables covered in blood stains and various doctoring tools and the like. There is also what looks to be a very, very fresh, I say fresh, but like a very new, a very recently crafted pile of human skin. It looks as though someone had tempered the skin and turned it into a makeshift, like, mask, chest piece, and gloves. Tanya looks, again, stifling back, throwing up. You know what? I'm gonna actually do that too. I feel like my character is not prepared for that. So I'm gonna go with strength and endurance with 2 stress. Because I am definitely not, you know, like, overly good with that kind of thing. Okay, so 1 success, so I managed to avoid vomiting. As I look on at this thing, I realize what it is. Okay, look, I know you're probably going to laugh at this, but a lot of what's happening is like the movies, you know, zombie movies, things like that, comic books. And in one of these, if you can smell like them, then you can... I'm going to stop you right there, Tanya says. There is no way in hell I'm going to smell anything like them. And you'll be damn sure that I'm not going to be walking around with someone who is. At this point, the zombie with no jaw goes... Rrr. She starts immediately as she remembers that it's lingering behind us. Looking at this... Okay. Look. It'd be a shame to leave it. Someone went to the trouble of making this. I don't know where that someone is. If they were still safe, then they'd be here. That walker was trapped in the elevator. Maybe they bunkered down. Maybe there is someone down here as well. We'll just have to be careful. Just because they're here doesn't mean that they're necessarily friendly. We met someone while we were walking through the university who had no penchant about, you know, stealing stuff from people either. So just keep your eyes up, okay? Tanya nods, realizing the gravity of what I'm saying. Okay. I take the skin bag. Okay. I fold it up. And I place it in a kind of like a plastic bag that's around there. And just kind of carry it sort of snug in the backpack. I'm going to say that this is stowed gear. And rather than actual... pardon me, instead of inventory gear, mostly because I can wrap things in that particular thing, so I don't imagine it's going to take up a space slot. So, moving onwards, we approach the security station. Alright, let's roll to see, do or die. How messed up am I when I get to the security station? That is a do! Okay. Using the security card to scan into the actual main security chamber, it is intact, and most importantly, the monitors do still seem to have power. Quickly moving over, I immediately get to the swivel chair. I look around and can see next to me a dead corpse, a proper dead corpse. The man in front of me is another security guard. This one with a large bite mark chewed out of their neck. A bullet hole straight through their head, spraying their brains and skull bits on the floor. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Suddenly it starts to become clearer as to who and what happened here. These two security guards who had to watch as society itself crumbled. One of them maybe tried to be a good Samaritan, maybe tried to help someone, and got turned as his reward. Turning around, biting onto his teammate or his partner. He only had one recourse: to not turn into one of them. Okay. I need to try to get into the security system. Look, I think I can maybe figure it out, but I'll need some time, okay? Just let's see what I can find. All right. It's going to take DAG a little bit of time to work the computer. In the meantime, let's do some progress on our new NPC, shall we? So let's change the mood music a little bit. Oh, here we go, this one. All right. Okay, where is the... I just need to find the right font that I used. There we go. Okay. All right, let's shrink that down, move that over here. All right. Sorry, Tanya, I just need to move you out of the way for a second. There we go. Okay, NPC time. So, creating an NPC. So this is going to be the person who has been lurking in here. So, NPC, let's get chat to roll some D6s. So everyone, exclamation D6 as we look at what this NPC lurking down here happens to be. I think the vote ended up with a Lady of the Night. So a Lady of the Night is our go-to here. So we need a name. Look, let's call it what it is. A sex worker. I am not ashamed to put that on chat, because that is That is the nature of our thing. We're gonna talk straight is what we're gonna do. Gonna shoot straight and true. There we go. Just add that there. Outline. Boom. There we go. Okay. So we need to give them a name. And they are a sex worker. So let's see. Okay, we got some D6s coming out. Good, 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 good. All right. Let's have a look. So our first numbers here. We have a 3 and a 3, which means that she is wearing... Oh, that means her feature, sorry. Her feature is a cute, childlike face. That is the description there. So she has a cute, childlike face. So that was 3 and 3. Okay, so next up is another 3 and a 1 for the issue that she has. Her issue is that they take what they want. Okay, that's a good issue. Okay, take what they want. Secret issue. So this is a secret issue. So something that we don't get to see very obviously. 4 and 1 pretends to be skilled. Interesting for that one. All right. Then we have a D6 for this skill. So 1, you know, pretty obvious. She got not skilled at all. And 6 for gear. She has a ranged weapon, 10 rations, a car, motorcycle, and useful equipment. Holy hell. Okay. So let me write this down. So, ranged weapon. 10 days. Rations. Actually, I need to space this out good. She has a car. Weapon. Car. 10 days. Rations. And useful equipment. Okay, what useful equipment should she have? What useful equipment does this individual have? So Anna is the name. Okay, let's go with Anna. If that changes, do let me know. The walking gamer. Dice. An axe. Ooh, that's a good one. Maybe an axe. Knowledge? I mean, maybe a knowledge. I mean, that could be it. Feed me your dice. That's true. I would definitely eat the dice. They are tasty dice, for sure. What useful bit of equipment do they have? Sharp stilettos. It's not a bad idea. She's not skilled. She's a sex worker. She's taken what she wants. She's down here, of all places. Which leaves something to be said about the guards. Handcuffs? Ooh, that's not a bad one. I don't mind that. Little tumbly gamer brain. I have a little tumbly gamer brain. I think handcuffs are winning out so far. I do like the handcuff suggestion. You say dice. You say dice. She's a sex worker, and I have dice. I don't need more dice. It's not useful. One of those battens that elongate. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, actually, a bat could be good. I think between a bat and a pair of actually, yeah, between a bat and a pair of handcuffs. Yeah, I think the batten's a good idea. So, A belt blade. Belt blade's kind of cool. But I definitely think that given that she's down here with the security guards, having that bat makes sense too, because maybe she stole it off one of the guards. Okay. So Anna, the sex worker with a cute childlike face who takes what they want, pretends to be skilled, not at all skilled at all, ranged weapon, has a car, 10 days of rations, and has a hidden bat. Alright, what voice does she have? Does she have like an accent? Let me know, and I will throw that in there as well. Otherwise, we're gonna keep chugging on. So, as DAG looks over and has been working the keyboard to the security station, he's trying to get into the security camera logs to try and suggest that she be Hispanic. Maybe we can look at a Hispanic character. Definitely an accent, sure. So I'm gonna try and break into the security, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4 for my wits. And then 1 for my tech, 2 for my stress. Okay. Here we go. Let's see how we do. Okay, that is 1 success. That is not enough to get in. So I'm going to use one of my rerolls. Thank you to my lovely audience members for allowing me them. And I'm going to re-roll my faileds, checks. So I've got 1 success. Because it's a security system, I'd say that I need a 3 in order to break in. Sorry, the dice bit is what I imagined Walking Dead gamers would moan about instead of brains. Yeah, no, I'd see that. I'd see that. All right, here we go. Oh, that's just another failure. Okay, I can't do that. So, which means I can't get access to the security logs. Okay. Out of frustration, DAG bangs his hands on the table. There's no way for me to know the security code, and I'm not a hacker. I don't know how to hack into things. I'm even going to say that this is likely going to add more stress to me, because I'm trying to find out what's happened to my partner, and this is now a big setback. I mean, I knew it was going to be a setback, but it's big, you know, like, to actually be confronted with the fact that you can't do anything. So, throwing his hands back, DAG leans back into the chair. He has his hands covering his eyes as he just, like, spins in the chair. The wheels of the chair bumping into the corpse that he's next to. Fuck. What do I do? Okay. Okay, I don't have access to the logs in the past. I do have access to the cameras where they are now. At the very least, let's see if we can find powers. So, I'm gonna try and search for powers using the search function of our security system. Okay, let me just update the character sheet so you all can follow along. There we go. Look under the keyboard. Ooh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay, I'll tell you what. Tom, that's a good one. Let's throw that to chat. 1 is the... actually, yeah. 1 in chat if the password is under the keyboard. 2 if the password is not under the keyboard and we keep going. So let me know in chat. 1, password's under the keyboard. 2... password's not there. Let me know. Okay. I'm going to begin searching for powers, though. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my wits. 2 on my scouting. And 3 stress dice now. Oh, no. Okay, so let's get that other stress dice going. Where'd that other stress dice go? Hello, D4? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Good. Okay. It was hidden. Nope, that's not it, actually. Okay. I have misplaced one of my D6s. That's okay. I will deal with that later. Alright. Okay, so it looks like we've got 4 for no, 1 and 2 for yes. So, unless there's a big spike, unfortunately, even looking under the keyboard, it is not there. Oof. Alright, so that is 1 success. We do manage to find powers, but unfortunately, I have also rolled a 1 on one of my stress dice. Because I've rolled a 1 on one of my stress dice, things are complicated. Okay. Alright. As DAG begins to look through the cameras, each one depicting a different area of the university, eventually he sees Powers. Powers is running for his life. He is trying his best to escape not just 1, not just 2, but now about a half dozen, maybe more, zombies who are chasing after him at speed. There's nothing DAG can do from here to help Powers as he is running around. Powers eventually runs into what looks to be like kind of a roller-shuttered building. Dag's heart immediately drops as he realizes what that building is. All it is a small kind of like outlet store that they have in the university. It's barely big enough for the store itself. When they open, for example, they'll actually put some of the shelves outside and into the open to sell product. So with everything having been out, there's a bit more room inside, but it's still like a tiny space as he jumps through the roller shutter and slams it down. The zombies begin to move around, gathering almost completely encircling this tiny little grocery store, banging on the steel roller shutters as they try viciously to get in. Powers is stuck. And if we don't go and help him, he will not get out of there. Shit, Powers. Fuck. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay. Do I keep looking around here? Maybe there's a security guard who's, I don't know, not dead, hiding out here in the security wing? Maybe even on some of the floors between here and the top floor. Should I search? Or should I go and help Powers? Alright, chat. 1, to search the building for more clues that might help me open the security system. Or 2, go and rescue Powers. So, votes in chat. 1 for search, 2 for save Powers. We got a 2. Okay. Looking at the console, gripping with the choice in front of him, there's a small, tender lick that comes by Dag's hand, as Chief, our dog, comforts. I smile and scratch Chief behind the ear. I know what Chief's trying to say, and I know he's right. I just don't want to give up. But I can't let Powers down. Where are you going? You can't leave me here. No, I don't intend to. You're welcome to come, but I need to save Powers. Are you kidding? He is dead. Did you not see that? He's surrounded. What are you going to do? Go and hit them with your sock? You're right. I don't have a plan. But again, I just can't just sit here and do nothing. Okay, look. Maybe if I were here, I could access the speaker system. I could make a distraction, maybe pull them away, and you could get him out of there. Why would you do that, Tanya? Well, no, you're coming back for me, and that way we can look for Suze through the goddamn security system. Okay? Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. Whatever, just go and save your friend, and if you leave me again, I swear I'm gonna kill you. Okay. I rush out. I make my way to the elevator and push the button to go up. I bring the security guard with me. Okay. I open my bag and I look at the leatherized walker skin. Fuck. I slowly lift up the hands and place the gloves over my own. It doesn't feel unlike regular gloves. And I put the other one on. I look at the face, the head, with still bits of hair hanging off it. It does not look normal. It does not look real. Okay. I'm gonna tie my hair up a little bit tighter. And I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get that bag that these were kept in, flip the bag inside out, and kind of put it over my head a little bit just to kind of protect my hair, because fuck you, I have long hair. Oh shit, you're right, sorry. I'm gonna backtrack that. Ah, fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go downstairs. As soon as I get to the top, ding, I go, fuck, ding, go back down, and I will give Tanya a walkie-talkie. You're right, you're absolutely right. I should have 100%. I completely forgot I had walkie-talkies. Okay. So I'm going to go into this sheet here. And I'm going to make a new code for who has a walkie-talkie. Let's see, here we go. Okay, good. So Tanya now has a walkie-talkie. That was a very good idea. That was a very good idea. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me make this a little fancy here. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. I want that. I'll go here. Sorry about the slowness of this. Come on, you. There we go. Give me. Is that? And then there's this. Good. And I shrink that down. Okay. All right, I save that. And then I get to show you guys what I did, which is, there we go, on my challenge sheet, As you can see, now Tanya's got a walkie-talkie. There we go, look at that. So now we can tell who's got a walkie-talkie on our list of stuff. Which we should give a walkie-talkie to Powers when we get there. What's the range on them? A few kilometers? I'd say a couple of kilometers. I'd say 5 at the most. 5 at the most would be where I'd be there. Alright. So, moving out and into the courtyards. Let's see a do or die. Are there zombies in the courtyard? There is no zombies in the courtyard. Okay, so running out, the zombies have cleared from the area. Looking around and moving carefully and swiftly, I'm going to try and stealth to where I saw Powers on the camera. So that is 3 agility dice, 2 stealth dice, and 1, 2, 3 stress dice. I was more thinking Rose in case she stays at the Haven. I think I'd need a ham radio or like something bigger than just the walkie-talkies. Oh shit! Things have gotten very complicated. Okay. Well, there's only one thing this could be. So, you know what? I should re-roll it. I'm gonna re-roll it. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll it. Fuck, but that's... Okay, so what happened was I have 1 success and 2 of my stress dice rolled a 1, which means very bad stuff has happened. So I'm going to burn one of my rerolls because that is a little bit too much. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. So we're now down to our 1 reroll remaining. Okay. All right, not as bad. There's no failures, 1 success. So that's good. That helped a lot because, yeah, that would have been bad. Okay. Making a way through and charging quietly, should I say, quietly moving through the university, eventually coming to the alleyway where a lot of the lunch bars, the coffee shops and stuff happen to be residing. There, the sounds of the undead continually banging on the walls lies just ahead of where we are. I look around for a security camera. Seeing one nearby, I begin to wave, hoping that Tanya can see me. All of a sudden, through the PA. Hello? Can you hear me? Here, Mr. Zombies? Yeah? Zombies! This way! Yeah, you stupid, undead stupids! The zombies begin to look around and hear the sounds of the yelling coming from the speakers. Okay, well, that's a little bit loud. Let's lower that a bit. Okay. The zombies take off in a sprint. Hey, Dead Like Me, thank you so much for the donation, you bloody legend. That fills up our reroll bar by 1. So, positives. Positives are happening, which is good. Alright. So, we need to stay hidden. So I'm going to say in order to stay hidden, we need 2 successes. They are zombies running directly in our direction, but if we fail, one of them may spot us. Okay. Here we go. I will say that we have an advantage because we're already stealthed. And we have another advantage because they're being distracted. Yeah, if there's one more stress level... if there's one more zombie, then we'll be stressed. So here we go. Alright, that's a positive. But not enough to succeed on being... No, actually, no, sorry. We didn't set it as multiple. So yes, that is enough to succeed. So we have 1 success, no failures. As the zombies rush past us, DAG leans up against a bush and just holds his breath as they run adjacent. Once they pass, DAG looks around and moves. I make my way over to the small store. Powers! Powers, are you in there? Now, here's the stressful bit. What condition is powers in? In chat, type in 1, powers is fine. 2, powers is injured. 3, powers is dead. So those options again: 1, powers is fine. 2, powers is injured. 3, powers is dead. Type them in chat now. Let's see what happens. Ooh, powers is injured. Okay, okay. Powers is fine. Powers is fine. Powers is fine. Powers is fine. I feel like a lot of people are invested in powers, which is amazing. I love that. I love that for powers for sure. All right. Okay. 2 bit injured from running, not bitten. Ooh, I like that. Okay, you know what? I'll give that one, Schoolie. I'm happy to do that. So more exhausted more than anything else. Yeah, okay, Callie, I could see that. Okay. So he's exhausted. Maybe let's say he's twisted his ankle. He's fine, but he's sore, you know. As I call out again, Powers! Powers, it's me. Yo, Dag, is that you? Yeah, look, open up. Are the walkers still out there? If they were, would I be here? Oh, nah, I guess you're right, dude. All right, Powers opens up the door. Okay. Look, we need to get you out of here, okay? They're gonna come around and come back. Yeah, no can do, bro. Look, I was running from them and I kind of twisted my leg. It's why I kind of came here. Shit. Okay, look. Get on my back. I'll carry you. Dude, you can't get past them with me on your back. I'll just be a liability, man. No, look. I can hunker down here for a while. There's lots of food and water and stuff. Powers, look. There's better places to hunker down. It's definitely not going to be here, okay? Look, the student village isn't far. If you get stuck here or if they break in, there's nowhere for you to go and you can't run in your condition. We need to stick together, okay? I'm going to try leadership on Powers. 3 empathy, no manipulation, 1, 2, 3 stress die. And I'm going to use my once per day chief role to have my dog trying to pull him through as well. Scavenge? Ooh. Scavenge is risky. I'll have a look. I'll think about it, Dead Like Me. I'll definitely think about it. Oh, that was a winner. No, that wasn't a winner. That was bad. Okay, so it's complicated. Okay, so 2 successes, and it's complicated. Okay, let's change the mood a teeny bit. All right. Okay, I think I've got it. I've got a good idea here. Okay, here we go. Hold on, here we go. All right. He says, "Look, man, you came through me for like so many times since I met you, you know? Like, you could have left me at that train station, okay? And I know you've been trying to find Sue's like the hardest. And now you're helping these guys with petrol and I mean you're helping me. I mean, listen, look, Dag, you're like a really cool dude, okay? And I just don't want to end up being a burden any further, you know? Look, Powers, you're not a burden, okay? Like, you've helped me out plenty. Getting across the bridge, doing other things. I mean, look, we can't do it alone, okay? That's not it. Yeah, no, I get that, man. And that's not what I'm trying to say. And I'm not trying to, like, do a heroic thing or anything. But, you know, seeing how you gave yourself, like, how you put yourself out there for me, you know, gave me 110%. While I was running around, I saw someone, man. You saw someone? Like, someone? Yeah, dude. Like, there was this, like... Man, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. I'm like, Powers, just fucking... Like, just tell me. We don't have time. Look, you know, we don't talk about love very often. But I swear while I was running from the zombies, okay, I looked into one of the buildings, like the library, and there was like this incredibly beautiful girl in there, you know. She was dressed in like, she was dressed like super fancy, like real elegant like, and she was just like, I don't know, maybe it was the way the light caught her eye or something, man, but you know, I was taken. The reason the walkers chased me was because, you know, I lost my head for a second. But if she's there, we gotta help her, and well, I mean, I can't have you carry me, and you know, I can't go save her, you know, and I don't want to drag you along to... Look, Powers, if you think you saw someone, I think we should help. But you're right, you can't help in the place you're in. Your leg's twisted. We need to get you rest. We need to get you bandaged up. Tanya, at the very least, can help us out once we get to a good spot. But, dude, maybe you didn't see a woman. Maybe it was a walker. You know, like no one would be walking around casually, you know, throughout here. Oh, I mean, I know you're right, man. I know you're right, but I know what I saw, dude. I totally know what I saw, and I think we should help. You're not gonna come with me unless I do this, are you? Look, dude, I just can't leave her, man. Like, this could be the girl of my dreams, you know? And what would I say to, like, you know, my grandkids if I didn't take the opportunity to, like, you know, follow true love, dude? Well, you wouldn't have grandkids if you... You know what? Never mind. Look, fine. I will go with Chief, okay? But you need to get back to the bunkhouse. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. At this point, he opens up the door to the shop and lets loose a high-pitched scream. As he does so, it is then that DAG realizes that he's still wearing the zombie face and gloves that he put on. And immediately, Powers goes, "Oh my god, a zombie!" and picks up a bottle and throws it directly at my head. God damn it, Powers. 1, 2, 3. And ranged attack. No, mobility. So I need 3 for agility, 2 to dodge the bottle, 3 stress dice. It's my own fault. Admittedly, I would have forgotten that he easily freaks out. Okay. That is 1 success. So he throws a bottle and I dodge it and I'm like, Powers, what the fuck? Dude, you're a zombie. I didn't know you were a zombie. What the fuck? I'm like, I'm not a zombie. Calm down. Look, it's a mask, okay? Just fucking shut up. Dude, what the fuck, man? Like, you're wearing, like, people, dude. Like, look, first of all, I didn't make this. Secondly, it fucking works. Thirdly, you know that I've walked with this, you know, a guy like this before, right? He's like, yeah, no, he doesn't freak me out, man. Like, the security guard, dude, he's good. We're chill, okay? I see he's got no jaw. I see he's got no head. I know how that works now. But what the fuck is with you wearing all of this, you know, zombie stuff? Look, it's more stuff from the movie. Either way, fucking just, look, you put this on. And I take off the mask, the chest, and the gloves, and I give it to him. Okay. Dude, I'm not wearing this. Fucking you will wear it, okay? Dude, I'm not wearing this. Powers! Okay, I'm gonna use my empathy, my know in leadership, and 3 stress dice. God damn it, Powers. One complication. I'm going to use my reroll and reroll the complication plus all my failed rolls to see if I can get a single success. I do not. Powers looks me dead in the eye and says, look, dude, there's a lot I'd do for you, and there's definitely a lot that I wouldn't. This is pretty high on that list of I will not fucking be wearing the skin of a human being. Like, what? How did you even... Why is this even a thing? Look, listen, Powers, fine. Okay, no means no. This is just... They don't see you as well if you're wearing this. It's the same thing as with the zombie. Yeah, but dude, I'm just not doing that, okay? Like, you know, it's gross. It's absolutely disgusting and just ain't happening. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's get you to the security office, okay? And once you're there, I'll go check out the library. Can you follow? Do I need to carry you? He tries to put his weight on his leg, and he buckles. Okay. I swing my arm under him, and I try to carry him. We need to stealth back. Over the PA, Tanya is still yelling as loud as she can. It becomes very distracting, but it is working in our advantage. So, let us stealth forward. 3 agility dice. 2 stealth dice. 1 dice for Tanya, which I will remove because Powers is limping. Obviously slowing me down a bit. Do I have any other bonuses? I don't have any other bonuses. And then 3 stress dice. I explained it as a cloaking shield. That would have been a good idea. No successes. Oh, I forgot to take off my reward. Hold on. So I've spent 1. Okay, so I'm going to spend my last reroll on this. And I'm just going to reroll my non-stress dice on that. Come on, 1 success! No successes. Alright, the zombies do see us. So, the zombies... no. So does the stress level decrease? No. So because the zombies are nearby, because of the PA system, they were not aware of me, so we were at rank 2. However, now, because I failed the stress test, as we're moving, Powers lets loose a pained groan as he leans too heavily on his injured leg. As soon as he makes that noise, the walkers spot us. In doing so, that will increase our stress. And as it increases our stress, we need to frickin' run. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Nope. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's the one. Yep. All right. All right. Powers, run. We need to move. Go, 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 go. I start to drag him and limp. The zombies start to move towards us, moving rapidly in our direction. Okay, one moment while I update the sheet real quick. All right. Save that, and save that for the stress. So that everyone can see and enjoy my new stress levels. There we go. He's done the wheelbarrow. Pick him up by his feet. Look, I'm not that confident in how fast I could run with the wheelbarrow. All right, we're going to try and run. So how do we run? We need agility. So agility of 3. Mobility. Mobility of 3. Disadvantage 1 because he is injured. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 stress die. Which I really don't know where my other D6 went. That's worrying me. That definitely does worry me. I'm sure it is somewhere. Maybe it's on the floor somewhere. I don't know. Let me just check. No. No, it's not. Okay. I'll just re-roll it again. Okay. So here we go. Trying to escape. Okay, that's 2 successes. That's very promising so far. Let's see how stress dice treat us. Another 2 successes. And no failures. 4 successes, no failures. We run, we sprint, limping as we move. As I run down past one of the buildings, some zombies appear from in front and look in our direction and start to make their way towards us. I lift Powers over what looks to be a ledge and onto the other side of what looks to be kind of like this gardened area, and I jump across the other side as well. As we do, we pick each other up and continue to move, barreling past. The zombies hit the hedges, and they start to sort of pull and tug and rip these ferns out of the way, but it slows them down enough to create some distance. As we make our way towards the security building, I begin to scan the security key to get in. The doors open, but they take their time closing. As the zombies begin to make their way forward, I mean, obviously, I'm just gonna wait, but I say, Powers, just hang here for a second. I immediately put Powers over to the side and grab a like kind of one of the trash bins and jam it up against the middle of the wall just to kind of brace it as these zombies, about 4 or 5 of them, just slam into the glass and begin to shake it. Shit. Okay, I hold. They do not seem to be able to get in. Okay. Whew. I think we're good. Let's head down. Tanya will be waiting for us. Heading down the elevator once again. We make our way towards the security box. As soon as we enter, Tanya rushes over and hugs Powers. There's this long hug as they embrace. I sit there and wait awkwardly. Not awkwardly, just, you know, they're doing their thing. I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just you know, a little sprained ankle. That's all. Nothing to worry about. You know, but nice work on the PA system. You know, I think you really saved our bacon there. I think if you guys hadn't, you know, come out when you did, man, who knows what would have happened. Yeah. So. What now? We weren't able to get into the security system. Okay, well, look, Powers says that he saw someone in the library. Can we pull up some cameras that are in the library? As we begin to look, you know what? As I begin to look, I give the med kit, because I do have a first aid kit, to Tanya, and Tanya will start to wrap his ankle while he's doing that. I begin to look through the cameras and eventually find the library. Let's see if I can find this person. 1, 2, 3, 4 dice. And 1, 2, 3, 4 stress. And 2 for scout. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is 3 successes, 1 complication. Okay. Looking through the security cameras, seeing the vast corridors of books that seem to line this area, looking around, I eventually find the person that that Powers was talking about. A beautiful Hispanic woman who seems to be dressed in reasonably, like, casual gear, that seems to be reading a ton of books. As they are doing so, they have not noticed, as I have with the security camera, that one of the cameras goes offline. I tap the monitor, and then a second camera goes offline in the library. What the hell? I then look at all the cameras in the library, and as that happens, I see what is taking out these cameras. There is a strange-looking walker. This one with elongated back limbs that are inverted, almost broken apart, giving them an almost like cockroach or grasshopper kind of look. As they cling to the walls, I see this bloody, cloudy eye peering at me through one of the cameras before it rips it out. What the fuck? No. What the hell is that? Powers looks. What's what, dude? Dude, there's something else in there. It's not a walker. What do you mean it's not a walker? Like a person? I don't fucking know. I gotta go there. I gotta go now if we're gonna help her. Or maybe we can communicate through the PA system. Let her know that way. What do you think? Chat, what do we think? Type in 1 for communicate through the PA system. Number 2 for me to go and directly check on them. We need to get out of here. Wait, what can we still grab? We should leave a note. Does any of the text still work? Okay, so what should we grab? I think we've grabbed pretty much everything we need. Yes, we can leave a note, and I have no problem with that. Does any of the tech still work? Yes, the tech does still work. So the consensus is we're going to send a message. We're going to talk through the PA to the woman in the library, then get the fuck out of the security system. Is that... Okay, I think that's it. Okay. It'll probably freak her out. I mean, we could whisper. But the thing is if this thing is destroying the cameras, it has to have some kind of intelligence, right? So it might understand the message as well. You thought of the PA just as I said that. Apologies. No. It's fine. No, that was good. We can still do all of the above. Okay, here's the question. What do you guys think I should say? What should I say on the PA? Because I could say, look out, there's something coming for you. Or I could say, you need to hide, and then try to go get her. Or I could tell her about the safe haven, and tell her that she needs to get there, and try to intercept her on the way. Or if someone else has got a suggestion, type it out in chat. If you like my suggestions, we'll do the vote as regular. 1 is tell her to hide. 2 is tell her to run, but don't tell her about the haven, but to go, like, kind of go meet up with her. Or 3, tell her to run, or to hide, to like stealth out, should I say, and tell her where the haven is. So, hide where you are, run, sneak away, and make your way towards the haven. Those are the 3 of my suggestions. If you guys have another suggestion, throw it out there. Tell her to hide. This is a security mask. Cameras going down the library. Can maintenance staff please investigate? Okay. Semi-coded message. Oh, okay. I see a semi-coded message. Okay, I like that. So maybe I'll try to code it when I do it. All right. So we've got 2 for telling her to hide. 1 for telling her to run. What else? Okay, 2 for telling her to run. Be safe, go there, and we'll be there. Then some symbol. So that's number 3. Okay. Number 2. All right. So I'm going to tell her to run. Okay. I turn on the PA and switch it to the library channel. Ladies and gentlemen, a fire has been detected moving through corridors 4 and 5 in the library. If you happen to be in the library, please make your way to the nearest exit. Please remain calm. Please do not rush to the exits. Thank you for your care and attention. Oh, and I also say, security is en route. Security is armed and dangerous. Please exercise caution when dealing with security at the university. Thank you. Dude, what the hell was that? Look, I'm trying to code the message. Why are you trying to code it for? Who are you coding it for? For the freaking zombie that's taking out the cameras. Yeah, but what if, you know, like, they speak code? God damn it, Powers. Okay, look. You two take the walker guard and you make your way as quickly as you can to the safe haven, okay? I'm going to try and save this woman. And hopefully we'll be able to get to the safe haven with you, all right? Are you going to be okay? I mean, you don't know her. Why would you risk your life for her? I'm not risking my life for her. I'm risking it for a friend. And I look at Powers when I say that. Powers is like, oh, dude. Freaking. All right. As the two of them discuss, we eventually come to the idea that, actually, that's a good point, Schooly Eye. I give the keys to the car to Powers and Tanya. Look, this is my partner's car. No, actually, no, because, yeah, this is my partner's car. She drives and I describe the make of the car. She usually parks over here in the car park. If it's still there, and if you find yourself in trouble, use it to get to the safe haven, okay? Yeah, no, we will. Look, thanks, DAG. Yeah, Powers. All right. Ooh. I don't want to put on the thing. Oh, God damn it. Oh. I think it gets worse when it's warm. All right. Powers, here, take one of these as well. I know Tanya's already got one, as do I, but I figure it can't hurt, you know? And I hand him a walkie-talkie. Okay, there we go. All right, done and done. And just save all that. Hey, Dice Legend. Screen looking good, just lurking, but thought you would look what I'm up to. Yeah, cool. Well, welcome in, guys. For those of you who don't know, Dice Legends, our friend from New Zealand. I don't know why I did a Scottish accent there, but, you know, it just does. Our friend from New Zealand, wonderful TTRPG streamer and content creator. We are doing The Walking Dead, and it is chat versus me as I play myself in a Walking Dead scenario. Right now, we are at the local university in my neighborhood, as I was trying to find my partner who works at the local university. And I have managed to not find her, not break into... Oh, we broke into security, couldn't find what happened on the cameras. And now we have found that there is someone in the library. And there's a weird zombie that is breaking the cameras over there, which is cause for great alarm. Because it seems to be doing so intentionally. So we've sent a coded message via the intercoms for her to run. And I'm going to try and intercept her while my two traveling companions, Powers, the gym trainer, the PT, and Tanya, the office worker from the university, try to meet up or rendezvous with me at a safe haven made in the student village. So that is the story thus far. Okay. So, I'm going to make my way out first. And as I do so, try to move carefully. So, using my stealth, we're going to add 3d6 for my agility, 2d6 for my stealth, and 4d6 of stress. Why is it whenever I need to do the most dangerous thing, that's when I'm stressed out? Oh, also, our threat level has dropped, so there are no zombies here. But there will be a few when I get to the library, so I'll leave that one there. Okay, here we go. So... that's one success, 2 successes, 2 failures, no rerolls. All right. How do we reduce stress? We have to take breaks. We have to pat our dog. We basically have to find safe places to be, is how we reduce stress. But because we've been in the library just running around for supplies, we just haven't had the time. So... damn it, I'm just gonna get caught. That's it. I think that's straight up it. That's our 5th stress. All right. Immediately, as I rush out, the zombies take notice of me and start to make chase. As they do so, one of them is going to take a swipe at me. So here we go. 5th stress. Can you donate to reduce it? You can donate to make me re-roll my failed checks if you'd like. That's just the $5 re-roll donation. We'll keep going under the preview that won't happen, but if it does, we'll change it up a bit. So, the zombie reaches out and grabs hold of my shirt, pulling me off to the side and throwing me to one side of where I was running to. The zombie reaches out and tries to gnaw at me. So that means we have to try and fend this creature off. Alright. Alright, here we go. Messing up, yada yada yada. Extra successes, there it is. Skills, a walker attack. Hey, wow. Guys, thank you so much for the $25 tip and the $20 tip. Okay, here we go. So that is the dodge, and then I have to decide critical injuries if that. So take some rerolls. Okay, so that is what? Geez, that's like what? 4? It's like 9 rerolls, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm definitely going to impose on you. Thank you so much for my rerolls. Okay, so that is I'm gonna start with 8 rerolls instead of 9 because I will use one immediately. I only had one success, so that's not gonna get me by. But let's see if I can fix. Oh my God, do I fix that ever? Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5 on my ability to avoid them. So as I run out and this zombie picks me up and grabs me, as it pulls out, good ASMR. Good, I'm glad. Pulls me to one side. Without trying very hard, I end up just instantly flowing into a singular motion with my sock filled with spiked D6s, spiked dice. I swing it around and crack them square in the head. There's just this sickening break sound as the zombie immediately goes down. Which, again, with no stress, no threat, it is safe. Because I have 4 successes, I'm going to ask chat to throw out some suggestions on something useful this person is carrying. So this person is someone who has something of note. Could be a gun, could be a hat, could be anything you want. Just throw out some suggestions in chat, and I will pick up something from them because that was a tremendous success. So as you guys can see here under our rules for the quick start thing, our difficulties are one success means it's a difficult challenge. 2 is highly difficult. 3 is almost impossible. 4 is like something completely out of left field. So us being able to get something from them, this is something good. You know, it's not just box of cigarettes or something. The zombie that was the security guard or a different one? This is a different one. So so I left the zombie security guard that we found and pacified with Tanya and Powers because they don't want to wear the flesh skin. I'm wearing the flesh skin. So yeah, that's kind of that. One was a cosplayer. They have a sword. Oh, I want a sword. Yeah, straight up. I like that. If anyone can throw out other suggestions, we have sword on the list. That's amazing. I love that. That's a body armor. Ooh, body armor's pretty good. Ooh, body armor is a good contender. Definitely a good contender. All right. I'm going to keep moving, but we'll say that I grab whatever this is. And a cape. All right. A no-capes. Been over that. No-capes. So, I begin to make my way towards the library. It's not long before I reach this towering, almost golden arched structure with what looks to be almost white brick and marble that has made the entire building. Any surface that isn't covered in this very beautiful and ornate stone is covered in sheets of glass, some of which have been cracked due to blunt force from the dead that have attacked the library from time to time. Approaching, the doors seems to be locked, save for what looks to be a shattered window. You can tell that something has barreled through and left shards of glass nearby. I look up and I look around. I can't see any sign of this person. I've told them to run, but I don't know if they have yet. Shit. Alright guys, next question. 1, I wait here and see if she comes out. Or 2, I go in and I see if things are okay. So 1, wait. 2, enter. What am I doing, guys? Type it in chat. While I look for... I'm gonna take the sword. I feel like knowing there's a bigger zombie, like, I'm okay killing zombies with my dice flail, you know, the sock filled with my spiky dice. I'm also good with, you know, having a knife. But this creature, you know, this thing might need a bit more than just some dice, you know. I look scary. Maybe tell her I'm not a threat. That's a good point. I think I'll definitely need to talk about that as well. Okay, let's see. Where is the items list? Sorry. Equipment. Here we go. Vehicles, weapons. Okay, there we go. Sword. A sword. Oh, you know what? I haven't actually been using my bonuses for the dice flail either. Okay, so that is... Okay, so a sword we're going to replace on our character sheet. Here we go. So we're going to replace the knife with a sword. That's just straight up what we're going to do. Alright, so there's that, there's that, there's that. Okay. So, sword. Sword. Nice. And then the sword gives us a plus +2 and then 2 damage. Okay. So +2 and 2 damage. Okay, that's +2. Done. Okay, there we go. And we save our character sheet. And then we save it there so our audience can enjoy. There we go. Sword. We have sword now. Okay. If you're outside, maybe speak, not shout, to see if she happens to recognize my voice. Okay. So. Hello. Psst. Is anyone there? There is no answer. Stealing myself. I'm gonna flip. I'm just gonna flip for it. Okay. Heads, I go in. Tails, I stay outside. Or maybe even leave. Then maybe I'll even have to tell powers that I did my best. I don't know. Heads. The zombie who I'd killed was a cosplayer and had on their person a sword. I took it with me and realized this is not just a replica, but an actual sword. Remembering that there are classes here for forging and making weapons and stuff like that. Likely this cosplayer was someone in one of the forging programs at the university and had learned how to make these very, very beautiful weapons. It is a Damascus blade. Very, very strong, very flexible. I take hold of it and I hold it in my hand. I swing it a couple of times because let's be fair here. I've some experience with a sword, but not enough to sort of say I'd be proficient, right? Okay. Let's get in there. As I walk in, there is the sound of a scream. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we leave today's session. As we prepare to return next week for DAG versus The Walking Dead. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and thank you for enjoying this amazing survival game that we've been doing. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It has been really, really fun getting to, twist around with ideas and play with plots. We do have, of course, Ama, what was her name? Ama? Anna, that was it. We do have Anna, who will come into full swing next week, again with a Hero Forge mini. Which actually does remind me, I do need to turn Powers and Tanya off because they are not traveling with us. But for those who don't remember as well, this was Rose, who was the herbologist that we found as well. So, yeah, we're going to be doing some cool stuff with the Hero Forge minis for Anna as well. So yeah, look forward to those things. But yeah, guys, I'm a TTRPG role player. I do a ton of really, really cool stuff on the internet. And for those of you who don't know, I'm up for an award coming up at Gen Con for the Crit Awards for Best Paizo GM of 2022-2023. If you do have time, consider going and voting for myself, my friends over at Careful Cantrip, and offering your support and love, because it goes so far and it comes with so much appreciation. All right, next time we're back is probably tomorrow evening, where I will be doing a Nemesis build. We're going to be building a bad guy for a stream that I've got coming up, so do come along and enjoy that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Dead Like Me, it was good seeing you as well, and thank you so much for your vote. Mwah. Very, very appreciated. And to all of our new people who have joined us today, I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. As we search for someone to raid, as always, as I like to say to people, guys, take your time to be kind, not only to yourself, but to people around you. Why? Because it's free. It's an easy thing to do, and we deserve kindness and generosity in the world that we live in. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be beautiful, and until I find someone to raid, because we're at that weird time where people aren't doing things. Let's see. Oh, we have a Scarlet that's doing some stuff. We do have Distal doing some stuff. We have Chaosium doing some stuff. Let's go and raid. Let's go and raid our friend Scarlet. She's doing some D&D prep, and I always love watching Scarlet work her magic on a D&D game. All right. So, once again, thank you everyone for joining. I've been Michael. I've been the Dead Odyssey Gamer. Until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, everyone.